Oh, okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Yep. This is the game is very good. The game is just very good. Alright, let's go back. Let's go see if we can find Zane. Go. The game is very good. Hey everyone, welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Previously on, we finished the Sheriff's Station chapter in Saga's side of the story, and she had her first confrontation against Mr. Scratch, who is kinda now free to roam around Bright Falls, I think. We were also told that continuing the main story on Saga's side is the end of the game for her. So today we're gonna head back to Alan and see what's happening in the Dark Place. Let's jump in. Alright, so we're back in the Palace Lodge Hotel. We'll pop back to Alan in a second. I kind of want to have a look at the case board. So we've got... Okay, so Saga's got basically 4 collectible series that she can find. She's got the nursery rhymes, the cult stashes, the Casey lunchboxes, and the pages that Alan's sending to her. And I do want to try and get all of at least the nursery rhymes and the cult stashes found. Because they also show up on the map, so they might be a little easier to find. We have 1 doll left to find. We've got 3 nursery rhymes in, I believe this is, Cauldron Lake, and 2 in Watery left to find. So I thought, whenever we finish a chapter with Alan, because I think we're a little behind in Alan's side, I thought we could head back and explore an area as Saga, see if I can find the rest of the collectibles. Also, there was one point on her case board where she was marking down the info about the Dark Presence and Barbara Jagger, and the FBC info on it implied that the Dark Presence was just pretending to be Barbara Jagger, like it's currently pretending to be Alan, was the line Saga drew between those two. It never occurred to me playing Alan Wake that the Barbara Jagger we were interacting with wasn't Barbara Jagger being possessed by the Dark Presence, and it was just the Dark Presence pretending. So that kind of changes how I feel about the Dark Presence and creating avatars and things like that. But I do recognize the irony of me now deciding that the Alan that is Scratch couldn't possibly just be Scratch, when I definitely accused him of not being Alan the first time we pulled him out of the lake. And I still kind of stand by that now that Saga's coming around to saying oh, it was Scratch the whole time, because I feel like we were playing as Alan. The chapter we played as Alan in the real world, where it was the Alan who is now running around as Scratch. And just the way he acted in that chapter when no one else was around, it wasn't he's talking to Casey and pretending to be Alan, makes it feel I feel like that person is at least partially Alan. I don't think he's just Scratch. So I think a final confrontation with him is going to be interesting. But let's head to the janitor's bucket. Let's head back to Alan. Let's see what's going on, because I think we're heading back to the apartment. Because we just, last we left Alan, we had just finished the room 665 in the Ocean View Hotel. So we now have, I think Alan's able to, I think he was oh, I need to head back to the apartment building. We're never out of your way. The Ocean View Hotel. Okay. Let me see. What are our goals? Our goals are find Alice, get to Parliament Tower. Yeah, okay. So okay, so this is Initiation Draft 2. So that's The plot board is still the hotel. Okay, so we don't have a new plot board yet. We have no words of power. I did see that I have 36 manuscript fragments to upgrade Saga's weapons. So I might do that next time we're Saga. Oh gosh, there's still stuff that I should go back for. There's still this point of interest, but I think point of interest there just means Tim. Like, I think that means, like, that's where Tim is. So we've got the Ocean View Hotel. Okay. Station. Alright, where's Parliament Tower? Parliament Tower... I don't want Parliament Tower Station, I want Parliament Tower. Okay, this is Parliament Tower Plaza. Okay, so we just gotta take a right. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna take a right up here. Alrighty. So, let's head back. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. I wouldn't have missed it. Yeah, let's head back to Alice and Alan's apartment. So it kind of sounds like we're gonna have an adventure that Tom Zane sends us on, and then we're gonna come back to the Parliament Tower. So I wonder if there's gonna be like this chapter and then like one more Alan chapter to be like a third Alan adventure. Wait, because is there a missing map in Alan's? Oh no, I don't think so. I think we have all of Alan's maps. Oh, because we have all of Saga's maps now. Oh, interesting. So maybe if is another Alan chapter, like Alan adventure with the plot board, because we only really had two. We had two plot boards. We had Initiation Draft 1 and Initiation Draft 2. So I wonder if there's going to be a Draft 3. Maybe it'll be in the talk show studio? Or maybe it'll just be in Parliament Tower. But there's no map for Parliament Tower. Because there's no, like, question mark, you haven't filled in this map yet. But Alan doesn't know that. I know that because I can see the game interface. Alright, let's head up. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. Love doors just opening mysteriously for you. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Though, if... Oh!
Go to hell!
I forgot Alice's apartment does that. Hi, Alice. It's me, actual Alan. Though if Scratch and Alan end up being in the same place, like end up in the same physical space instead of just like fighting in the center of Alan's being for control, we will at least be able to tell them apart, because Scratch is now wearing Yako's like leather jacket and Alan is in this suit jacket, so hopefully we will be able to tell them apart. Okay, I do have a flashlight. I was gonna say he's not getting the flashlight out, but he has one. Alright, Dark Place, opening soon, photography and videography, exhibition by Alice Wake. Oh? Okay, it's been a while since we've been in the apartment, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell what's different. Let me look at this.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
Thanks, Barry.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Oh, brilliant. Part 2-1 is that television tape that we just unlocked. And this one says, Part 1, The Depths. Love is weakness. And what does that say? Trigger when viewer close initiate. Okay. Oh. Trigger when viewer gets close, I guess. Okay. Like we just did. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's look at the computer. And I'll make my way around this side. Okay. Alright, let's start at the bottom. And so I don't read them out of order like I usually do when we look at computers. Greetings from Hollywood, from Barry Wheeler to Alice Wake. From on 23rd of July 2021. Okay, 2 years ago. Alice, hey Alice, I'm more a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies, oh dear. Oh, okay. Is that intentional? Okay. These yuppies with these glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucking great all the time, even when the fact that it's the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here looking after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. Okay, let me go right down to the bottom. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply. For good reason, I mean. That's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, we gotta hop on another video call to talk about casting your pal Barry. Joined a cult from Barry to Alice. On 11 May 2022. Hey Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness. Oh no. Wasn't Blessed something the, evil organization that we got, radio broadcasts about in Control? Well, Barry might be showing up in the next Control game. That's been announced. We might see Barry. Okay. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels went through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat, the best decision I ever made, and never felt this good and well healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight and you wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creeps wanted to chat with me, enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you were good over there. Come visit any time. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier mails. Your pal Barry. Checking in. Also, none of these have responses from Alice. Alright, so he's checking in on 20 June 2022. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I've considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people have ever got a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Okay, 6 months ago in March, late March. I'll handle it. Hey Alice, sharks circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie or a TV show and, or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker was working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered, your pal Barry. 4 months ago in May. Hey Alice, how is everything? Hey Alice, everything good back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You were probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. I'll call you back, and if you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related on your exhibition, just say a word. Your pal Barry. Okay, so Barry's been emailing her. She has not been emailing him back. I like the get this, it could turn into a video game. I love it. They did something similar with one of the patients at Hartman's Lodge was complaining about the Max Payne games. Alright, let's have a look at these. There's Scratch. Oh, wait a second. Is this me in the subway? I think that's from when Alan was in Caldera Street Station. That's actually a really nice photo. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, there's
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Okay, let's try and find part 2. Okay, can I go around this without disturbing too much? I'm gonna try not to, like, walk all over her prints. Yeah, this has gotta be when we were in Caldera Street Station earlier in the game. Because we had to, like, crawl through some, trains. Oh, we've gotta... Okay. Alan, could you, like, zoom in on this? No? Okay. Let's see. Need to show them the truth. And then I can't read what's under that. And this one says the darker the better. Okay. Okay. So this is... So she's setting up the exhibit in their apartment. Is she still living here? I mean, her computer's here. I don't know if this was the way I was supposed to, like, go through the exhibit, but it's the way I'm going through the exhibit. Oh. Okay. Hi. Hi, Alice.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Okay. Oh, 2-2. Okay, so I'm at least going through the videos in the order that Alice intends. Part 2, the comeback weakness is clarity. Okay. Alright, anything else in this room? No. Okay, so this is probably part 3. Oh. Well, that one's nice too. Oh, okay. 3. Okay, yeah, they're labeled even.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Okay, so that's an interesting foil to Cynthia as the Lady of the Light. So Alice is someone who deeply loved Alan and was left behind by him getting consumed by the dark place. And Cynthia deeply loved Tom and was left behind when Tom got consumed by the dark place. But Alice is like embracing the darkness to try and understand it, rather than like Cynthia, who became like so like dedicated to keeping the well-lit room lit, and like had like the schedule for the bulbs to be rotated out so they didn't burn out, and but that she also said that I think that Tom asked her to do that, and versus Alice is just jumping into this because she thinks it'll bring her closure, and if she understands, it will be, yeah, so it says clarity is purpose. Yeah, part 3, the search, clarity is purpose. Yeah, weakness is clarity, clarity is purpose. So like it's giving her purpose the way the well-lit room, like Cynthia saw as her purpose. This is eerie. Okay, so there's more. There's a few. Okay. Oh, a mug? A mug? Is the mug exciting? Mugs in this game are great. Oh no, it's just a blue mug. Okay. Alright, and then there's a door. Okay, give me a second, because I thought there was a second way I could have gone right at the beginning. Let me see. Let's just scoot around the paintings. I thought there was like a second way I could have turned. Oh! Yeah, there was. Okay, wait a second. This is where I came in. That's the door to the elevator lobby. I can go this way. Alright, let's...
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Okay. Oh. That top photo, it might be too bright in the recording. The top photo is of Alan when you die in the dark place, like before he like wakes up back at the typewriter. Like it's the same, it's like it's the game over screen. Okay, that's interesting. Oh gosh, what does that say? No such thing as too personal. The photos are me. I need to show a glimpse, make you see what's beneath the surface. And then she's got like a whole bunch of sticky notes that just say okay. Like, I guess like this part of the show is ready. Oh, that's so she is getting like actual glimpses into the dark place, because she's seeing things that we're doing in the game. Oh, that's so cool. All right, that's incredible. Okay. All right, Alice, you're doing a good job. All right, my guess would be I cannot go through this door. I cannot go through the spiral door, right? It's going to be locked?
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably his office. No, because their offices were right next to each other. I mean, the layout of the apartment could have changed. It's the dark place. The layout of the apartment could be different. But I remember, like, in the chapter in Alan Wake 1, when we were in the apartment, like, Alice's, like, photo office and Alan's writing office were right next to each other. Okay. Alright, let's head back through the exhibit. Around the photos. Okay. Alright, interesting. Alright, this is where we were going. Through another door. Will we get another scratch jump scare? Probably. Oh. That's a good sign. Hi, Alice.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to to prove those faces are really there.
Oh. Okay. So I've got the dark place. Okay, so I've got to... I'm part of that. Part 4, the realization purpose is strength. So also the, like... the counterpoint between writing fiction and photography, where, like, writing fiction you get to create what is, and photography you get to see what's really there, is interesting. Like that, like they're really interesting foils to each other as well. All right, purpose. All right, what's this say? Connection, then pain through... Oh, connection through pain through love. No boundaries. Be ruthless. Okay. All right, Alice. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. I think I've seen everything in here now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're in the writer's room. We're in the spiral door writer's room. Oh, yes, because that's where he needed to get to. Because he needs to get to his actual manuscript. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not controlling live action Alan. Okay. It was paused for long enough where I was just like, oh, am I expected to like walk forward and grab the manuscript?
The full manuscript of a novel.
Return.
A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch.
Yeah.
I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
We are going back and forth in time. Because this is now the beginning of Saga's story. End of part, yes. So this is now the end of Saga... Like, sorry, not the end of Saga's story, the beginning of Saga's story. This is how Saga got involved in the story in the first place. So we are kind of, like, moving, like, one way with Saga and the other way with Alan. So yeah, I do think it's just weird time stuff that's getting Alan and Scratch in, like, the Alan who is also Scratch and the Alan who we're playing as in The Dark Place, I think are the same person, and they're just like, I think it is a time issue. That's also the end of the chapter. Let's keep going with Alan, because let's just see what happens. Okay. So he can't destroy...
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
But...
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
But, okay. I mean, he's already been able to do that, because she has pictures of him in the real world, Alan. But he doesn't know that. Alan doesn't know that. The FBC knows that. Alan doesn't. Okay. So, but if he's just editing, like, with a pen, but there was definitely typed pages that mentioned Saga, right? Oh... Now I want to go back to Saga and just, like, look over the manuscript pages, because I thought that there were actual typed pages. So it isn't just, so I guess it would be him like taking a page out and like retyping it and putting it back into the manuscript maybe. And not just him just like frantically editing. Interesting. Goals. The goal is just right. Okay, so we're probably gonna get a third draft of initiation. But okay, interesting. All right, let's put a pin in rereading manuscript pages for right now. Let's jump back in. Let's write.
Zane had said we worked on Return together.
Yeah.
That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower.
Yeah.
A new draft of initiation.
Yeah. Okay. Draft 3. But also, like, I don't trust Zane. So he might have worked on it with Alan, but if Alan is Scratch, then that might not be a lie. Oh, Alan, is your hair longer? Oh yeah, he's looking more scraggly than before. Masks, initiation 7. Talk to Mr. Door. Okay, so we gotta go back there. But what is over here? This is a safe room with a janitor's bucket. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I wanna jump back to Saga just yet. I could go look at manuscript pages. Let me just look at manuscript pages, because I want to see how much Saga's in it, in the actual manuscript pages, how much she's mentioned, because in my memory of like the early pages, it like very specifically mentioned her by name, and I just want to have a look. I don't want to like re-listen to the narration, but I do want to like look at the pages, because I want to see how much is typed and how much is Alan writing. Okay. Return. So we just saw him scratch out the name, but like it did say by Alan Wake, but it's not by Alan Wake, it's by Scratch. Okay, so let's read. No, that's not what I wanted. No, okay. That's not what I want. Okay. So, victim was one of their own. Robert Nightingale. Okay, Saga fights Nightingale. Yeah, see. Okay, so doesn't see her in the light. So he is like scratching out stuff and adding Saga in by hand. Hemingway brought you here, witch, is something he added. Crashed through Saga's head. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness, because I haven't really been like looking at these, we've been like listening to the narration. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was but wasn't taken. A creature of darkness. He was behind her reach. There was some other strange reality. The dark place merged with ours. Oh, a place called so like his written in notes is also like the page. It's called the overlap, like, and like giving Saga hints. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Oh, that's all just written in. Oh, but he knew who she was because she's already been investigating the case and talking to him in the overlap. So then he could. Oh man, this is a good time loop. This is excellent. So I edged towards the broken door. Oh man, okay. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, so she's not in the manuscript. She's only in it because Alan's been literally okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yep. This is the game is very good. The game is just very good. All right, let's go back. Let's go see if we can find Zane. The game is very good. The game is very, very good. Okay, alright. At some point, I think I'm gonna go through, like, I wanna try and, like, go through, because I'm having trouble reading it from where I'm sitting away from the TV, so I might go through and try and, like, have a look at all the stuff that Alan wrote into it versus what's typed by Scratch. That's really neat. That's just really cool. I really, really like that. Oh man, that's cool. That's very, very cool. Let's go talk to Mr. Door. On air. Oh, there's a... Oh, he's here. I think. Someone's here. Okay, yep. Alright, hey. Hey, man. That's not ominous at all. Alright, you're not being ominous at all, Mr. Door.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake.
Yeah.
It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Told by whom?
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you.
Ouch.
And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Oh, interesting.
Whatever you say.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Also he said...
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Okay, so Mr. Door is clearly interested in at least Alan getting out of here. Not so much Alan succeeding, but like Alan no longer poking his head in where it doesn't belong. Okay. Interesting. You've pulled in someone I care about, says Mr. Door, which could only be Saga. Which is another interesting way of like tying the two sides of the story together, which is very, very interesting. I hope we get a little bit more of Mr. Door before everything is said and done. But also the prompt, like our goal prompt for right now is escape the studio, not leave the studio. Oh, good. There's we darkness friends. Where are we darkness friends? I have a single flashlight. Alright, but if there's darkness friends over here, this is probably the right where to go. It is flooded. Like, Mr. Door's poor studio is just absolutely flooded. Oh, I see. So this is, like, blocked off. I can't go this way. Okay. Alright, I can't go the normal way we leave the studio. But we can go this way. Interesting. Let me guess, it's locked?
The door
Okay.
wouldn't budge.
Door won't budge. Alright, well, that's probably where we gotta go. Alright, let's see what I can do with the fact that I have 2 flashlight charges left. Neighbor of the Beast. I can hear. Go away! Oh man. Somebody have flashlight batteries in their dressing room? Oh. What's this? Oh, Interpretation of Many Worlds by Dr. Casper Darling. That we have looked at. We have been in here before. I probably grabbed all of the supplies last time we were here. Yeah. Wake, I can hear you. Okay. Alright, well, this is definitely the way we came the first time. Because Ahti was here. I'm gonna guess that Ahti's no longer here.
Alan Wake.
If I just walk past you,
Wake.
will you be disturbed? Oh,
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Wake.
If you can... Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta go onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
oh. Okay, so... Okay. I did have a minute of, like... Tom, the filmmaker, created Tom, the poet created Tom, the writer created Tom, the Eldritch Horror. Where, like, thinking that maybe, like, the 2 Tom Zanes and Alan and Scratch are all the same person. And Ahti's not the first one to call Alan Tom. Like, Tor and Odin also call him Tom. But I still haven't gone back and looked to see how Cynthia reacts in Alan Wake 1 to meeting Alan. And him looking exactly like Tom.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the poet,
Yeah.
my favorite, and Öden is the most famous one, of course.
Okay.
And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took.
Yeah.
They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Ahti.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just left him in the basement. Ahti, do you have batteries for my flashlight?
I'm looking forward to seeing Öden in the cinema. But first, I work.
Alright, thanks,
And
Ahti.
the work won't end even when you do it, perkele. Ei siinä. One potato at a time. Just remember, Tom, the brave will eat the pea soup.
Okay. I'm also kind of wondering if there is more in this other room with the shadows that were bopping around. But I have a single flashlight charge left. So I'm gonna walk away. And just kind of hope that I can just find stuff in this basement. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I can grab a light from here, but let's have a look over here first. Okay, oh. Door? Okay. Oh. Okay, what's this? Oh. Okay, Okay, let me know in the comments if I just missed a whole big part of that chapter. Because I did not explore the other side. I thought we'd be finding the pictures. Oh gosh, okay. Alright, let's just casually finish 2 chapters. Oh, we got a shoebox. You know what? That might be a good place to cut this episode. It's a little bit shorter than usual, but, I'm concerned I missed a lot in that last chapter. And I think that's probably a better place to cut than trying to, like, than getting in the middle of whatever's happening to Alan next. And this is a safe room. So, I expected the chapter in Alan's apartment to be fairly short, because the first one in Alan's apartment was fairly short. I was not expecting escape the studio, like, escape the talk show studio to be that short. I think I just missed something. But, thank you so much for watching, and, I will see everybody next time. Bye.